Okay, while these drain, I'm 4 right, 3 down in darkness because it's a bit of a dullish day, so I'm trying that out. While those drain, I'm just going to set up this one here, doing another potato starch one. I'm doing 50-50 potato starch and sand, sort of thing, like a 50-50 peat and sand sort of thing, in a way. But we're going to add a universal surfactant. And I think we're going to get a surprise from them. I think this is where, because remember, you know, was it 2011, 2012? I tried potato starch and got some really good, spectacular initial results with some capes, sort of thing. You know, the best capes I've ever grown in, I think, in my life. Even though Donny's simple recipe of 1-1-1, 1 part sphagnum, 1 part peat, 1 part sand, was the best thing I've ever seen. At least anyone do basically for capes. You know, he was growing capes like the same size as the milk bottles he was growing them, and the milk bottles are usually 15 centimetres high. So anyway, I'm just doing this as I wait for the SOTU to come on the screen, the State of Union address, sort of, so the idea is to, you know, do our 1 part sand and 1 part of potato starch. So I'm basically going to do 4 litres of sand and 4 litres of potato starch. It's a bit expensive, about $20 for the potato starch to do that sort of thing, 4 litres of potatoes. But of course, as we've shown before, you can do that with just ordinary potatoes. It'll take you an hour to boil them up, of course, and it will take 2 of those blue bags. I think they're 4 kilo. I think they're 4 kilo bags. You know, probably 5 kilo bags. Yeah, definitely. I remember having 5 kilos. So 2 5 kilo bags will make you up a 10 litre bucket, basically, if you just do it with pure potato. Because if you want it 50-50 sand, it will only take you 1 bag, which is like basically $3 a bag. So, you know, it's $3 a lot cheaper than, you know, $20 sort of thing. But then again, you might not have potatoes readily available, or vice versa. So yeah, so I'll just fill in the little gap. So the idea is to see how much of these bags will actually fill up one of these, and we'll just get an idea sort of thing. And then once I've done that, I'll turn the. Maybe I should put it on spot colour, since I am looking down. I don't know. Okay, spot colour on now, just to see if there's any difference. So let's see how much we get. I think we have done this before in an old video, but you know, sometimes it's better just to do things again. So I think this is where, because I can't, this idea that, you know, they're so tolerant of potassium amended salt, and the fact the ratio is so close to what it is, it's out like 2% of what's in seawater sort of thing. It's too much. That's too much of a coincidence, especially considering we're the island continent that's had the biggest inland sea that's ever existed, at least 3 times in the distant past sort of thing. And you know, and we've actually got rivers that just dump literally tons of salt into the water every single day of every single year sort of thing. And yet we have the most CPs anywhere in the world. We've had the biggest copper mine that's ever existed on the planet. You know, so it just makes you wonder. And this is somewhat semi-thixotropic. But the thing about potato starch, of course, it's the starch with it's rich in copper, which is strange. Now the other thing is, you know, things like carrots and things that live in sandy soils and soils near the ocean are devoid of so-called copper in a way, because it gets washed out, of course, as the chloride, as the green copper 1 chloride, as you might think. But then again, the highest micronutrient found in peat is copper, so there must be some accumulation somewhere, I would suggest. And I'm thinking, you know, if potato starch, so basically about 1 2/3. So I think I will actually have enough. So what the idea is to mix it in with the sand, and I'm going to do this another 3 times to make 4 litres of sand and 4 litres of potato. Then I'm going to surfact it with my universal surfactant. And that's what I'll do with the next clip sort of thing. This is part A sort of thing, and then I have the universal surfactant, and then I'll take another little step. So this idea of nutrients and versus you know, ash and chalk, and you know, why is ash so alkaline, and you know, blah blah, you know, what is ash and why is it so alkaline, and dealing with chalk and things like that. I think we've got the whole thing arse upwards around the wrong way, as it's being shown with some of the pots out there, sort of thing. So we're going to see. So I've got myself some fly traps here. As you can see, I've got a couple of capes in there, which was a bonus. Wasn't the best pot in the shop, but I got it mainly because of the capes, you see. So I think we're going to get a surprise from those capes, because the idea, what we're after is, one, instantaneous growth, so you know, set and forget. So it's worth making the effort if you get instantaneous results. You put them in the plants, the shop bought plants don't die, you know, die back and die off. They stabilise almost overnight, and they start growing, and that growth continues to get better through the season as the potting medium matures. And of course, the idea with the copper in the potato starch is that it doesn't oxidise up. So it can eventually, over time, it gets reduced down to the copper metal, I would assume, and that, as we already know, seems to be a bonus for the red organisms. It seems to make it grow much more luxuriantly in the soil, sort of thing. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, I'll just do another 3 of these, and then I'll do another clip and you can watch me add the universal. We might get a few surprises. Okay, over and out for now.